Hello YouTube. Good morning YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. So today is Wednesday, pardon me. Today is Wednesday, August 15th, 2018. Today is the first official day of Bare Your Soul Summer Camp. I have been here since yesterday. I wanted to show you a few things. So first of all, I want to start my video non-Bare Your Soul related, just because Susan Garrett is one of my personal favorite YouTube channel subscribers. I love that she's usually the first person to comment on my videos, which makes me very happy, and I love the fact that she has these beautiful comments, and so I'm very happy about that. It made me especially happy to know that she loves Alice in Wonderland. And so you were on my mind, Susan Garrett, because of Alice in Wonderland. So recently, a thrift store in my area had a really great sale. And there's a section that has these like toiletry bags and makeup bags. And for me, I've been using some of them as tarot bags, or pouches for crystals, or things like that, or oracle card decks. And there was one that I saw, and my immediate thought was, this would be a great bag for the Tarot in Wonderland by Barbara Moore. So let me get it for you. Let me show it to you. Okay? So here is the back, and it looks a lot like the front. So I saw, and of course, in some of my previous videos, I've talked about how butterflies chase after me, and how they've become really one of my newest medicines over the last few years. So no sooner did I have this thought, I'm like, okay, I have all the things I'm going to buy. Let me now go to the register. And then I saw this. Wait until you see this. Oh, by the way, Susan Garrett, if you're not sitting down, please pause the video and then sit down and then press play. Get ready. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Curiouser and curiouser. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe, and I have a thing about charms on bags. So here's the gear, and here's the clock, like the pocket watch. So this has become like my bag, and look at the Cheshire cat, so cute as a kitten before he grows up and becomes the stuff of nightmares. Oh, I saw that. I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way I'm leaving the store without buying this bag. And it was just like, it was such a, it was, yes, it does remind me of one of my favorite sections of Catherine Ponder's Open Your Mind to Prosperity, about, the prospering power of casual thoughts and casual words. But in the meantime, let me get back to our regularly scheduled video topic, which is Bare Your Soul Summer Camp. So I want to show you a few things. So since one of the integral parts of Bare Your Soul, whether it's a winter hibernation edition or a summer camp edition, is the bear naming ritual. And one of the things that I've noticed for myself, and others have shared this as well, is that one's bear name really has always been with them. And it's like a realization, like, oh, you've always been there, and now you are officially out in the world. So my bear name is Empower Bear, like empower and bear together. And this necklace, I'm going to do a little close-up. Sorry, Sekhmet. I'm a typical rising sun Leo, so I always wear Sekhmet when the sun is in Leo. So if you look, it says Empower Bear. Yes. And I'm wearing it a little lopsided, so that I don't cover up Sekhmet. I'll have to fix that later because that looks lopsided to me. But my name badge has my name and my bear name, and then underneath it says alumni. Now all of the small group houses are named after bears. I'm in the honey bear group this year, so this time around. So I'm very excited about it. Although I will say, the guy who was the leader of my small group house in Bear Your Soul Winter Hibernation literally spoiled me for other group house leaders. I'm gonna give my current group house leader a chance. I forgot who he is. Truth be told, I'm like, cause this, I'll tell you a little bit about him. So his first name is Tom, and his bear name is Laughing Spirit. Now, I'm a very serious person. I show up in the world like serious, and anybody who is, very humorous and very lighthearted, to me they're a damn fool. That's like my usual mode of operation in the world. I no longer think that somebody who automatically doesn't take life seriously is a damn fool. But it took me a long time to get there. Being serious works for me. Being serious helps me. It grounds me. It gives me peace. It calms me. So being anything other than serious is like scary at times. So one of the things that Bear Your Soul uses is this app called Yap, like to yap, but one of the things that I love about this, and I'll actually show you what it looks like. So here's the Yap app. Here's the beautiful icon. You can't really see much of it for Bear Your Soul. It's a beautiful blue. Yeah, that didn't work out well, but you get the idea. So I want to tell you a little bit about the workshop that I'm doing today. It is called The Ritual of Self-Awareness and Recognition. Although when they've talked about it, when the guy who's leading it talked about it last night, he referred to it as the ritual of, well, no. It's also listed as the ritual of self-awareness and acknowledgement. No, self-awareness and acceptance. So I printed out a schedule because on the Yap app there's a PDF that says printed schedule. I'm like, that's not a printed schedule, it's on my phone. Printed schedule my ass, come on. So I wanted to print it in a healing color, and pink is a healing color. So, but I want to read a little bit of this this beautiful workshop, and I love that it's 3 hours long. It makes me so happy that it's 3 hours long. Raising awareness to our self-perception and the increase in our self-esteem promotes authenticity. Make peace with your dark side and nourish yourself from the support of the group. Be received by authenticity. Through a ritual, we will touch a space of vulnerability, and we will share with the others to be seen and accepted as we are. What does your heart need to say? What do you want to free yourself from? I love this, and I'm going to share something with you that I've not shared publicly on YouTube so far. So I've known about shadow work for years, and as a witch, I'm very comfortable with my shadow side. I know that the shadow side is as integral to me as my light side, and a perfect example of this is the Tao, which is commonly called the yin-yang symbol. In that space of white, there's a black dot, and in that space of black, there's a white dot. So shadow and light are within us all the time. And what fascinated me is that for the first time in all the years that I've known about shadow work, and all the years that I have used the Sacred Tarot for clients, for introspection, for ritual work, for spellcraft, etc., I engaged in tarot for shadow work for the first time last week. It was actually not the night before the new moon. It was not the dark moon night. It was the night before the dark moon night. And the interesting thing was that I used a tarot deck, which I had not used in a very long time. It's the Vision Quest Tarot by Gayan, Sylvie Winter, and Joe Dozay. And it's the only Native American themed tarot deck that I love and that I use and that I want to use. There are so many Native American themed tarot decks out there, and I know that they have their fans, and some of you love them more than others, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, a tarot deck, an oracle card deck, a crystal, they choose us. We don't choose them. And every time I've looked at other Native American themed tarot decks, it falls short for me. It's like, you know, it's cute, it's nice, but meh. But when I first saw the Vision Quest Tarot, it blew my mind. I was just like, you know, and even now, all these years later, I look at it like, you know, so this particular workshop is perfect for me right now because I am dealing with stuff that has come up this calendar year of 2018. And you know, I want to say that my life isn't bad. You know, I'm a lot happier and more fulfilled and more financially prosperous this year than last year. And I'm a lot more at peace this year than last year. And I know that healing is ongoing. And I know that one of the reasons why I love participating in Bare Your Soul at Easton Mountain is because healing is ongoing. It's because a lot of healing takes place for me here. It's primarily emotional and mental and psychological, but I know that there's a lot of physical healing that takes place for me here. You know, it's on a mountain. You know, this is literally a mountain. It's called Easton Mountain, not because it's a hill or an incline. It is a mountain, you know. And I love that when I'm here, I walk more, and I walk a little more thoroughly and intensely. And you know, I love the fact that my physical health is such that I can walk more. You know, when I had pneumonia from November of last year to January of this year, I could walk 5 steps, and then I had to stop. So I'm happy that my lungs have healed considerably in the last several months, that I can walk more. And yes, sometimes I get winded and sometimes I don't, just depends on the day. The air quality here is definitely higher and better than in a city. So, you know, I'm not huffing and puffing as much. I am very happy to be back here. I'm very happy to be back in Easton Mountain. I really did love the fact that I had the quad all to myself last night. And I'm looking forward to all the other things I'm doing tonight. I'm very happy to report that my awesome audiovisual person is participating in his very first Bare Your Soul. And he'll be arriving later. And I'm excited for him. You know, I'm not attached to any outcome. You know, he's going to get out of it what he gets out of it. I do hope and pray that it brings peace and blessings into his life and a lot of healing. He's a gay man. He's a gay bear. So this is a great thing for him. And I'm really happy about last night. It was really great. There were so many beautiful hugs and heart shares and great conversations. And I am looking forward to so much more of that today. And you know, it's funny because one of the things that I shared last night was that I have forgotten how to ask for help. I have forgotten how to be willing to allow others to contribute to me. And you know, that was actually a very upsetting realization, because I've gotten to the point where I'm not as much of a control freak as I used to be. I've gotten to the point where I know that there are people that can do things for me just as well as I can, if not better. So it was very healing for me to put it out there and say, you know what, this is what I need from all of you, meaning everybody that was there last night. And what I shared was, what I need from you is every once in a while, come up to me and ask me if there's anything that I need. And I might say yes, and I might say no, but it's going to touch my heart to know that you've asked. It's going to really make a difference for me to know that you've asked. So with that being said, I am running behind schedule for breakfast. I love breakfast. I love food. Plenty of food here. No, don't need to worry about that. No starving bears at Eastern Mountain. But I look forward to, and I will be posting more photographs on Instagram later. I want to do at least one other video today, if possible. It might not happen the way that my schedule is happening, and of course, I know that by the end of tonight there will be 3 other people in here. Now, if it's just my awesome audiovisual person and me, I'm not going to have an issue doing a YouTube video in front of him, because I do that a lot. But the other 2 guys, I'm meeting them for the first time, and they might not want to stay outside of the quad or stay in the bunk beds while I'm doing my video. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so have a great day, YouTube. Make the most of today, and I know that after the workshop I'm gonna have lunch, and then I might do something else, but I will check on this later. So many blessings, peace and blessings, and thank you for all the wonderful ways that all of you contribute to me as well. And good day.